didn't even.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Wes, can you hear me, sir?
I can hear you.
All right, perfect. Again, reminder, if you'd like to ask a question, please use the raise hand function. And Connor, why don't you bat lead off for us?
Hey Wes, just as you guys get into preparing for a specific opponent instead of going against, Duke defense against Duke offense for the last 3 weeks, what's the excitement level like to actually prepare for somebody different other than your own offense?
It's through the roof. We're always excited to get after a new opponent, new game plans, new schemes. Also keeping it fresh, playing the offense week in, week out in camp. It gets it gets repetitive after a while. But I think we're really excited and really focused heading into Elon. I'm really excited to see how it goes.
What was different, if anything was different, this fall camp compared to your first three in Durham?
Honestly, I mean, you all know fall camp is it's a pretty rough experience. I'd say I was able to soak this one in. I really enjoyed fall camp this year, just hanging out with the guys, really just immersing and embracing the experience. So I just had a lot more fun this year than I have in the past, to be honest with you.
Jim, go ahead.
Yeah, Wes. Duke's last three seasons, Duke's won 9, 8, 9 games. But Coach Diaz was telling me yesterday, you guys still play like underdogs. You still play like you have a chip on your shoulder. Can you talk about how you're able to maintain that attitude?
I mean, yeah, for me, it's not too hard. I committed to a 3-9 football program. When I came to Duke, we were, factually losers, in that regard. But it's something I carry with me, and I try to transfer down to the young guys that, winning isn't guaranteed. And the guys who are older than me, who actually played on that team and were a part of it, they know it too. I mean, we all know what it feels like to not be respected, to have people looking past you. And I think it's an edge we never want to lose here at Duke. We always want to be gritty, and just with that underdog mindset.
Do you feel like this team is being undervalued a bit on the national level?
What was that? Sorry.
So do you feel like this team is being underlooked on the national level?
I think that we're beginning to gain some of that respect that we deserve, but at the end of the day, we still got more to do.
Thanks.
Abby, go ahead.
Hi, what were your thoughts and big takeaways on the scrimmage this weekend, especially compared to the earlier one?
I think we looked a lot more complete as a team, operationally, a lot of mistakes disappear in that second scrimmage. And really it was just nice to see people letting it go and play free. That first scrimmage is still kind of tense, especially the younger guys. They're still tense, worried about what to do and where to go. We talk about kind of as a team is like you learn what to do, and then now it's how do you do it. So that second scrimmage is really how do you do it, and we did a good job.
Anna, go ahead.
Hi, Wes. I wanted to ask just about front seven. Coach was talking yesterday and mentioned he really likes the depth there. Obviously, lots of returners, and you're one of them. Just talk about that group, your expectations for this season, and where do you see growth there through camp?
Absolutely. Yeah, we definitely have an older group up front. Coach Packey and Coach Diaz talk about it a lot. And I think the area we wanted to show the most is in our football IQ, our communication, just how we work together as a unit. We want to be on the same page at all times. And I think that's something that we've been working towards all year, actually, but especially in camp, it's really shown well. We're on the same page, and we just want to continue to improve that as the season goes on.
Royal, go ahead.
Yes, I wanted to piggyback off that actually. I know Coach Diaz stated that Terry Moore won't start the season due to the injury from the bowl game last year. But what's the importance of you all setting that standard up front in the trenches, being that focal point for the defense?
Yeah, it's huge. I mean, you hear the expression a lot, like big guys lead the way. It starts up front. It's all true. Our coach was talking about us today that, the safeties aren't, we're not looking back at the safety scene if they're going to hit somebody first. We got to set the tone. We got to be the hammer and not the nail. So I think every day kind of bringing your hard hat and just, going and doing your job, striking somebody, being violent and physical. That's what we're all about. That's what we harp on. So that's who we want to be, who we are.
And to add on that, I know Brian just stated a few moments ago that Bryce has showed some type of promise throughout camp, the formerly Grimsley native. What have you seen from him just from your focal point?
Yeah, no, I mean, the young kid's a dog. He's got great size, power, speed. He's come along great, even just from spring ball to fall. He had a great spring, obviously, but he stepped it up more so in fall. And he's looked outstanding. I mean, I trust him as a player. He's a great teammate. And then just to see, like, he's so young, to see where he's going to develop in the future. Like, he's just getting started, and very promising future for him.
Thanks, Wes.
And Jim, did you have one last question?
Oh, yeah, I did. Again, a quick follow-up. Other than Bryce, what young guys in your position group are making a case to see the field?
Um, I would say we have one of the strongest rooms that I've ever seen. We got Kevin O'Connor, he's coming back from injury. Samaj Turner, we'll have him back. We got Tyshawn Reed, he's a guy who's gonna be playing for us. Kobe Smith, another guy with just tons of athleticism and pop. Bryce Davis, like I just mentioned, those will probably be our core guys. But I mean, we got Jalen Carl, Tommy Rupley, and Sampson, just the younger guys that are still developing. I think we got one of the most complete rooms, and I think if we can just keep building on that and developing those guys, we'll have a good D-line lineage for a long time.
Yeah, thanks.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much for joining, and we will see you next week when we play a football game.
Thanks, Sarah.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.